was it? Thank you, residents and visitors of Mineral Worlds. The Pockpicks cried out in unusual. Come to BB Boss's carnival and stay for his magic show as the big top at the end of the night. And if you want to be truly amazed, come to his final fantastic tomorrow night at the Grand Oak Raw Store, where you can also see the world's largest diamond. One night only, it's not to be missed. Carter turned to leave when a voice from the crowd rose up. Wait, do not go! A brown-skinned boy in the tuxedo with white bow tied stepped to the front of those gathered around the stage. Is that the end of your performance? That's the spritz, one of the Pockpicks said. How? Bound an enormous cook. The four started snapping their fingers, but the boy held up his hand. Please, he said, do not sing another note. My ear cannot take it. Carter thought the boy was part of an act until he saw innertion and confusion flashing across the singer's face. Stepping on the stage, the boy reached inside his pants pocket. He jiggled his hand as if looking for keys or spray coins, then produced a violin bow, far too long to have it fit inside a pocket. The boy was excavating construction, a dark polished wood with captors, black ends, and strung with ribbon of slippery, harish hair. Magic too, but how did Carter fit that ball in his pocket? You want to play something, said the pocket pick. Be out, gas. The fourth son began to hurry with his foot. Hey, get your own tips, kid, the pocket pick with the successful face hissed. I do not want your money, the boy said. And my name is not Kid. My name is Meyer, and I wonder that you'll stay for my act. Thea's hair was short and dark. His eyes were thoughtful, and his long nose had ragged looked so it Carter arrived to the front row just in time to see a violin slide out of Thea's textile jacket and into his left hand. Carter was good at sleight of hand, but Theo's moves were astounding. His admiring wished he could watch the move again in slow motion. Theo lifted the violin to his shoulder, restoring his chin on his edge, and began to play it. The money sack began to move. It seemed to dance signed with Theo's violin music. The crowd began clapping again. Carter stared at money bag sharked away. It reminded him of Vernon's move that morning, making the play card dance. But how did they do it? It wasn't magic. It had to be some kind of trick. There is a unique connection between each of us and our pods and our positions. Theus said he played. His eyes fluttered, nearly shut, as if under a spell. Carter couldn't tell if the boy was acting of his really behavior when he was saying the beyond object is lost. It longs to return to his owner. The bag jerked across the stick until it lifts out of and onto the ground. They walked it disrespectful towards moving aside to let him pass. The restless bag of look came to attention in front of the tail woman, like a dog wanting to be pet. Ma, the Theo played those quietly. Have you lost something? The tall woman looked inside the bag and shook her head no. The crowd became confused and began to whisper. The violinist began to weep, but Carter understood. Theo was trying to help those who'd been robbed it, but he mistakenly measured the pockpicks had placed the stolen goods in their toolbox. Carter eyed the singers, noticing a lollipop stick peek out from a pockpick's backbone. Carter wondered about the violinist. Why had those begun? Though Theo began trying to help a bunch of townspeople for following the pickpocketing singers. He absolutely knew a little magic himself, but what was in it for him? It's none of my concern. Carter tried to tell himself, but he wasn't what was true anymore. As the crowd began to mumble and ask questions, the violinist turned pale. The pockpicks started singing toward Theo with red face. The boy had stumped into the trouble that Carter had been trying to avoid.